WYLN, we're your local network.
Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. Hazleton City Council members are considering repealing local medical marijuana industry regulations since a growing processing facility is looking to open near the Helping Hands playground. Pam J. LLC is looking at 322 Rocky Road in Hazleton Heights to operate a medical marijuana growing processing facility. An ordinance adopted by City Council last year bars medical marijuana growing processing facilities from operating within 1,000 feet of a daycare facility. Helping Hands operates within current distance restrictions. The board will hear the variance case and hold the hearing May 17th, 6:30 in City Hall. Council's been asked in the meantime to consider repealing Hazleton's medical marijuana regulations when it meets at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Police caught up with a Weatherly man who was wanted for his alleged involvement in a stabbing incident last month in the city of Hazleton. It happened in the area of 5th and James Streets around 11:30 p.m. April 18th. The victim telling police that 26-year-old Brandon Ziegler stabbed him in the arm after a fight over a woman. Ziegler was taken into custody Friday after a Weatherly police officer spotted him driving a motorcycle. After a brief chase, he was arrested and charged with simple assault, reckless endangerment, disorderly conduct, and attempting to elude police. He was arraigned Monday, bail set at $5,000. A man armed with a BB gun barricaded himself and his family inside of a home in West Hazleton on Sunday morning. Police were called to the home on Ridge Street shortly after 4 a.m. for a reported domestic dispute. The man's wife and 2 children locked themselves in a second-floor bedroom. Police forced their way into the home where they found 51-year-old Jerry Campbell in the living room. He had to be tased after refusing to listen to police commands. Authorities say they found a black BB gun that resembled a semi-automatic pistol in the kitchen. Campbell was charged with simple assault and resisting arrest. He's in prison for failing to post $50,000 bail. A contract between the Hazleton Area School District and 305 workers could get its final approval soon. The Hazleton Area Educational Support Professionals Association recently voted to approve the contract. Now the school board will have to do the same. That union represents secretaries, food service workers, and bilingual liaisons, as well as paraprofessionals. The union voted down contract offers 3 times and failed to ratify another proposal when the vote ended in a tie. The union is the second to vote for a contract offer in the district this school year. Security workers approved a 3-year contract, which the board also approved in the fall. Hazleton's teachers union, along with maintenance workers union, remain in negotiations. A resolution to sell a parking garage in Wilkes-Barre has been pulled from the agenda for the next City Council work session. Plans were to sell the Park and Lock East garage to Washington and Market Street Properties, LLC for $2 million. Mayor Tony George's administration gave council a list of pros and cons last week about the sale. The buyer also provided reasons of why the sale would be in the city's best interest. Wilkes-Barre Parking Authority officials questioned and criticized the potential buy. It's the second time the resolution has been pulled from the agenda. City Administrator Ted Wampole said that there doesn't seem to be enough support to pass the resolution. Wilkes-Barre City Council meets tonight at City Hall. A public input session getting underway before the Luzerne County Council meeting tonight. It centers on the proposed $5 per vehicle registration fee for Luzerne County residents. It's possible County Council members could vote on that proposal during the meeting following the public input session. The money received from the fee would be used to fix roads and bridges in Luzerne County. PennDOT says they would match the money once. Coming up on WYLN News, 1 week today, it's primary election, plus road work. Need you say more? But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Some clouds early this evening, then clearing, the low 50. Partly cloudy for tomorrow with a high of 73. Thursday, some thunderstorms moving in with a high 71. We'll be right back.
It's a new day in Pennsylvania, and there's a sign of hope. A sign families are saying no more to the high taxes that sent our jobs and children away. A sign of trust in a successful businessman, dedicated father, and American patriot. A sign families are supporting a conservative outsider instead of the backroom politician's hand-picked candidate. Above all, a sign. Tomorrow will be better than today.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
Strong families and strong values are what make Pennsylvania great. My mother was strong, and she raised me with Pennsylvania values like hard work and integrity.
Republican John Schrin running for Congress to fight for our conservative values.
And I'll stand with the president to drain the swamp, secure our borders, and fight for the forgotten families of this country.
Strong borders, strong families, strong values. John Schrin for Congress.
I'm John Schrin, and I approve this message.
The construction of a new hotel in Hazel Township was put on a continuance by Hazel Township zoning at their last meeting. The hospitality company put in an application for a higher variance of 1 story to construct a new hotel in a B2 General Commercial District zone located at 51 Station Circle in Hazel Township. After a recess and executive session called during the meeting, everyone agreed on the continuance.
There was some question on the drawing of where the exact dimensions showed to the drawing versus what they did. So we had asked them to revise the drawings and have their architect come back in 2 weeks to sit and explain them. So when the building goes up, we understand where the height of the roof and some of the other questionable dimensions were.
The next public meeting for Hazel Township zoning is scheduled for May 21st at 6 p.m. A reminder, 1 week from today is primary election day. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. Today, by the way, is the last day to request an absentee ballot, and it must be returned to your county election office by May 11th, which is this coming Friday. If you'd like more information, you can log on to votespa.com. 3 counties in our area will receive funding through the Surface Transportation Block Grant Program to help improve transportation alternatives. The Wolf administration approved funding for 82 projects and awarded over $66 million. In Luzerne County, Wilkes University getting over $1 million for pedestrian safety enhancements on South Franklin and West South Street. Pittston receiving $999,000 for sidewalk and drainage improvements along North Main Street. Over in Columbia County, Bloomsburg will get over $1 million to repair sidewalks and install new street lighting on State Routes 11 and 487. Over $400,000 will go toward connecting the D&L Trail to the new pedestrian bridge, and that is in Carbon County. If you drive Interstate 80 and or the South Cross Valley Parkway, you may want to pay attention to this. Some road work is coming up. On Interstate 80 from now through June 30th, there will be a permanent single-lane closure 80 westbound. That's between exit 273 Whitehaven and exit 262 Mountaintop. Paving and bridge work will be performed. Also, starting May 14th, the South Valley Parkway project will be performing bridge demo work of the bridge over Route 29. This work will affect Route 29 northbound and southbound in Luzerne County in the area of Exit 2. And there will be rolling roadblocks as well as short-term daylight lane closures. The work taking approximately 4 weeks to complete. All the work will be performed during the day and will be Monday through Friday. The parents of a Penn State fraternity pledge who died after a night of heavy drinking are hoping prosecutors will appeal a decision to throw out the most serious charges some faced. Attorney Tom Klein says the parents are dismayed a judge threw out reckless endangerment and evidence tampering counts in last year's death of Tim Piazza of New Jersey. The judge upheld hazing and alcohol-related charges against 11 defendants, but tossed charges against one for deleting security video. Coming up on Beaver Meadows News Choice, the next red carpet breakfast is right around the corner, and the details are coming up in Community and You. Plus, you could be a winner. Yeah. Beatlemania tickets are coming up. Easy for me to say. I can do the yeah, though. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Yeah. Stay with us.
Pennsylvania is a great state filled with good, hardworking people looking to get ahead. But Tom Wolf wants to raise taxes and take more of your paycheck. I'm Scott Wagner. I sign hundreds of paychecks each week. I see firsthand how much state government takes. I'm blunt, outspoken, and determined. I'm a garbage man. You won't always agree with me, but know this. I'm on a mission to protect your paycheck and cut your taxes, and I will always put you first.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
For a decade, Schuylkill County had no property tax increases, and all was good. Then serial tax increaser George Helkovich came along, and the smiles quickly disappeared. Commissioner Helkovich raised property taxes 3 times in 6 years. Even worse, Helkovich used money from your property taxes to give himself a pay raise. Dan Muser's a fiscal conservative and reformer with a plan to eliminate all school property taxes. Dan Muser, he's on our side.
I'm Dan Muser, and I approve this message.
Welcome to Community and You here on Wyln, everyone. I'm Gary Perrin. I'm very pleased to have with me Mary Malone, the president of the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. And we are talking about the next red carpet breakfast, which is scheduled to happen in just a couple of days at Penn State Hazleton. So this is exciting to head up the High Acres campus. And the guest speaker who also will be the new chairman of the board, Dr. Gary Lawler, is going to talk about some new and exciting things at Penn State.
Yes, and perfect timing. I think that graduation will have happened probably the end of this week and all. And so they're already looking forward to next September. And so they're announcing some new programs. And there's really been a lot of updates as well at Penn State Hazleton of their facilities and their programs. So it's actually been about 4 years since we've had a red carpet that focused on our good friends at Penn State Hazleton.
And this is great. So the red carpet is Thursday, May 10th at 7:45 in the morning. You have breakfast. We go into the little bit of speaking, so everyone can get out of there by 9. $20 for members, $25 for non-members. And Mary, why is it so important to have these red carpet breakfasts once a month to let the community know what's going on, whether we're having legislators in or Penn State or some of those other ones who take turns throughout the year?
So the other piece about particularly Penn State and the education is so many of our members additional training for their staffs, have some of their staff that are going back. So it's really good, and this new major that they're going to be announcing is very exciting and has a broad applicability and to many of our members. So always good to see it. And the great thing too, to be right on staff. So Penn State is known, their dietary department or their food services program really rolls out the red carpet. So we're looking forward to that as well. But again, 4 years ago, a lot has changed in 4 years. And again, the Chamber's mission is business success. So again, to connect those majors, and Dr. Lawler will have the rest of his leadership team available to speak to folks that are there as well.
So this is a great time. So maybe if you're a business and you're thinking about, hey, maybe we need to partner with Penn State, maybe get some interns in, stuff like that, it's a perfect time to talk with them and to kind of get to look around the campus. There has been a lot of changes up there, and High Acres is always so beautiful no matter what time of year you're in.
But particularly now that spring has finally arrived.
Finally, after all this, to see everything. So if you are interested in Red Carpet Breakfast, you can head over to the Chamber's website to register for the event. And we always like everyone to get pre-registered so they know exactly how many people are coming to the Red Carpet Breakfast on Thursday, May 10th. And then, Mary, the next day, we have a monthly small business consulting, and this is kind of something cool for a lot of small businesses who are getting their start right here in the greater Hazleton area.
And so we do this monthly with the Wilkes, out of Wilkes University, the Small Business Development Center. And they're not only for new businesses or folks that might be thinking about dipping their toe in that, but even for established business. Their main office is up in Wilkes-Barre on the Wilkes campus, but they do travel around once a month, and we ask folks to sign up. So sometimes if you're stuck, your business is stuck on a particular issue or problem, it's good to get that outside perspective. And in either of these cases, Penn State or the Small Business Development Center, as you said, access to interns and just someone from the educational to take a look or an eye on your business.
So it's a great event, and of course, all this information is on the Hazleton Chamber's website. And for the Small Business Counseling, it's Friday, May 11th, 10 a.m. at the Chamber office, downtown Hazleton, in the Hayden Tower at the Marco Building on the second floor, the mezzanine level.
The mezzanine
level.
M.
On M.
M for mezzanine.
So you can get all that great information. A lot of great things coming up here with the Chamber, and stay with us on Community New. We're going to talk about some big and exciting things coming to the Chamber next week as well. Thanks for joining us here on Community and You. We'll see you next time.
Northeast Pennsylvania. Scenic beauty, close-knit communities. We're neighbors helping neighbors. Lehigh Valley Health Network is bringing you leading-edge cancer treatment that's close to home. Robotic surgery for quicker recoveries. World-class heart care and access to top specialists. All from Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton and our 15 community locations. Neighbors caring for greater Hazleton and beyond. Lehigh Valley Health Network.
At the Joyce Insurance Group, we offer insurance tailored to your needs. We protect what matters most to you.
We've been serving the needs of thousands of clients throughout Northeast Pennsylvania since 1955.
Our professional agents are dedicated to providing you with a great insurance experience.
With 62 years in business, our clients are the reason that we care the most.
Ask any of our 5,000 plus satisfied customers. and they'll tell you the right choice is Joyce.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Today, the president of Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton was in our studio, taping a new Topic A with Gary Perna. The president of the hospital talked about the renovation and expansion project that's getting underway.
The planning process in healthcare is very complex, as you can imagine. And so we have spent a great deal of time of getting the teams together, both from the local Hazleton team, working with the network, and our friends from Allentown. And we really focused on the hospital. Mm-hmm. And we have our plans completed for the renovation of the hospital project. I'm pleased to say that we started the renovations a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And so it's a bit hectic at the hospital. It's you know, we're getting some complaints about some noise, and that's expected. We've started the third floor already, and we're going to start as soon as we complete one floor, we're going to move to the next floor. And so that's the main mm-hmm. project that's underway now is the hospital modernization.
With this investment mm-hmm. being made at the hospital, at Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton, you are really extending the blueprint of the hospital, and not just remodeling, not just putting wallpaper up. You guys are really going all into this to make this the very best facility it can be.
I will tell you that when the project is complete, you are going to walk into a facility that looks brand new. We are expanding the lobby area. From the time you hit the front door of our facility, you're going to see a new lobby area. We are almost doubling the size of the emergency department. Mm-hmm. You know that we went through a renovation project probably about 10 years ago as it relates to our emergency department, and we've already outgrown it. Yes. We have issues with the number of people that need our service and the number of beds that we have to mm-hmm. serve the people, and that creates delays and wait times. So top on our list was to make sure that we did the right thing in the emergency department. So we're going from 18 exam rooms or 18 bays to 35.
Wow.
So it's a significant increase in the number of exam rooms or bays that we have.
And you can watch the Topic A in its entirety, airing Sunday, May 13th, 9 a.m., Wednesday, May 16th, 10 a.m., Friday, May 18th at 5 p.m. Tonight, Wyln has 2 tickets, no, not to ride, but to give away for the upcoming Beatlemania concert at the Alice C. Wilsey Center. The event is coming up this Saturday, May 12th, 7:30 p.m. Get out your Beatles t-shirt and join the crowd, twist and shout to the music of the world's greatest rock band with Beatlemania Now. Touring for more than a decade, Beatlemania Now has become the premier multimedia Beatles show in America today. The show incorporates as many as 7 costume changes and features a big screen video presentation. The band performs over 35 songs in a 2-hour extravaganza. Wow. So if you'd like a chance to win 2 tickets to what sounds like it ought to be a great show, give us a call right now, 570-459-1869, extension 1172. Leave your name, phone number, and the town you live in. Again, the event taking place this weekend, May 12th, at the Wilsey Center. I want to hold your hand, and I want you to stay with us and look at today's weather next here on Wyln News.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
Are you in good hands? Call Gary McNeilis of Allstate Insurance for all your insurance needs. The McNeilis Agency has 2 locations to conveniently serve you, 1092 North Church Street in Hazel Township and Hometown Village Square in Hometown. Their quality, service-oriented agency will make sure you get the coverage you need at a price you can afford. Call in Hazel Township at 570-454-1981 or in Hometown at 570-668-5133.
Are you in good hands?
On Saturday, May 12th at 7:30 p.m., the Wiltsey Center presents Beatlemania Now. Join the crowd and twist and shout to the music of the world's greatest rock band. Beatlemania Now successfully recaptures the mood and frantic intensity of that bygone era, skillfully and effectively recreating the sights and sounds that were and still are the Beatles. 700 North Wyoming Street in Hazleton at the Historic Castle. Tickets are $27 in advance, $30 at the door. On sale now at eventbrite.com, at Boscov's at the Laurel Mall, and at the door.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about visiting a restaurant that has a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the types of things that we will be featuring on our new show, Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. Jeff Bonomo, host of Off the Beaten Path, welcomes you into the world of craft beer, great wine, and good eat. Wine, Hops, and Road Stops.
Weather on WYLN TV 35 is brought to you by State Representative Tara Toohill. Paid for by the committee to elect Tara Toohill. You're watching Monterey City's Choice. For news, weather, and live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.